Hi. Okay. So today was a really good day because what happened is, first of all, I waked up early. Although my eyes are hurting like hell, like literally hell. Like, let me show you guys how my eyes look. Yeah, basically look like crackheads. It's because of my allergies, and I really hate my allergies. Yeah, and I can get vaccinated, but it's not due in like a week. So yeah, I need to wait. So today I wake up early and I went and got my girlfriend and took took her to our home, and my mom made some like made up a breakfast, and like breakfast, talked a lot. She stayed like 4 hours. It went really good, which I'm really happy about it. And she got me my uh birthday present, which is not in 2 days, like 3 days. It's in 8. It's on the 8th, but it's basically Monopoly Pokemon, which is quite good. I did like there's like this book that tells you everything. It might look long, but it's in like, I think maybe 20 pages, like 20 different languages. That's why it's long, but I gotta check. More than 20, probably 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 25. Okay, so 25 different languages, but basically it's just 2 pages. It's usually like the normal Monopoly. So instead of like lots that you can buy, there are um, location cards. So like beach, countryside, field, town, and like they all have their, how can I say, like different types, like magic, fighter, leaf, etc. And there are also some challenge cards and some, what are those, adventure cards. So basically adventure cards, the way you finish the game is you first, like every other Monopoly game, you first pick your character. So in this case, you have 4 different options. So it's like a four maximum of 4 people. It's like in Monopoly, I know that it's usually much more than that, but yeah. So the figures are really good quality. So Quaxel, Sprigatito. What do we have? Of course, our Coco, like the normal Gen 4 starters, I guess. I might be wrong. And all, of course, the Pikachu, which like a little smirk on his face, and it's really cute. So instead of monies, you have Pokeballs, like these tiny things that are monies, and there are some Pokemons that you can capture. So let's say you have Quaxley. Okay, so you get the Quaxley card. There are cards for each Pokemon, and I'm not gonna go through with the with all of the rules and all of the gameplay, but I'm just gonna like make a general. I want you to get a general idea. So what you do is basically when you go to the places like, for example, beach. As you can see, it's a water type. So if you give the exploration cost, you can actually roll a dice. So what happens when you roll the dice? Of course, it's not a normal dice. So this is a six-sided dice with three Pokeball sides and three X marks. So when you toss it, if it's a Pokeball, you capture the Pokemon without paying anything besides that first initial five cost, and you just get one. It doesn't really matter, one Pokemon. For example, you have a Magikarp. So the and then you put it on your water type slot. So the initial goal is finishing this. Whoever finishes his card first, so whoever catches them all, actually wins the game. So what if you roll the dice and it's an X? You can pay one more Pokecoins and roll it again, and do it again until you run out of money. But if you run out of money and you stumble upon on somebody else's place, what happens is, I really like this. So let's say I have three Pokemons plus my initial Pokemon, Sprigatito, let's say, and you guys have two Pokemons and your initial Pokemon Pikachu. So basically, you have 3 points, and I have four. Since three plus my starter is four, and two plus your starter is three. So we each roll a dice and add it to our Pokemon number total combined, and then it's a battle. So if my roll is higher than you guys, I win, and I don't have to pay. And I get the location card, which that is just really fantastic. Like that is, I feel like the good part of it, like the more challenging part, I guess. And what types do we have? Let me just go over them. Um, so we have rock type with Geodude, Graveler, Onyx, Rhydon, Tyranitar, and Rockruff. Ice with Spheal, Abomasnow, Mamoswine, Frozlass, Chapchu, and Ice Cube. Psychic type with Alakazam, Slowpoke, Espeon, Wobbuffet, Gardevoir, and Gotorita. Fighting type with Mankey, Machamp, Hitmonlee, Lucario, Hawlucha, Beware. Fire type with Charmander, Vulpix, Arcanine, Rapidash, Magmar, Torkoal. Electric type with Voltorb, Jolteon, Ampharos, Elekid, Zebstrika, and Yamper. And it's not leaf type, grass type with Bulbasaur, Executor, Sceptile, Pansage, Drowlet, and Smoliv. And lastly, water type with Squirtle, Magikarp, Marill, Mudkip, and Mantike, and Greninja. So yeah, that is how it's being played, and I know that I've just told that I'm not gonna say everything, and I feel like I did said everything. There are other things, but I'm not gonna mention those. But I want to show you guys the map, so because the map is really cool in my opinion. So initially like have those jails and all, and you get, of course, Pokecoins when you finish a tour. And the good thing is, you have little lab presses. So when you stumble upon these lab presses, you can go anywhere between this lab press and the other lab press. And I feel like that is really cool, to be honest. Yeah, that makes it really cool because if you guys ever played the Pokemon games on like Nintendo 3DS or things like that, with Lapras you can actually travel easily on water. So I feel like that makes it cool. But if they also include like maybe Charizard for flying, it might be also cool. So yeah, um, I did have this as my birthday present, which I find it really good. I currently don't have anyone to play it besides my girlfriend, of course, which I am gonna play it with her the first time I go to her place in Istanbul, probably. Um, yeah, so I can't really smile, but I'm really happy because when I smile, my eyes just hurt. And after my girlfriend went, I said, by the way, the smoked turkey, it turned out really good in terms of flavor, but it's real dry. Let me say that. It's really dry. But with something good and on a sandwich or like a salad, it's gonna turn out really good. And I can say that in terms of flavor, it is the best one. In terms of like having it as it is the worst one. Yeah, so that was my day, and I hope you guys also had a great day. I still did not heard anything from my visa application, unfortunately, but I feel like I'm gonna hear it pretty soon because I saw applying for a visa tomorrow, like yesterday, in my dream. Yeah. So thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.